Hey guys, John here, and you're watching Coded Kwento. Intro. Today, we'll be talking about something that is always present in web design, which is images. And right now, we'll be talking about how to make them responsive. So, yun. Here's what we got. This is the quick markup of an image. So as you can see, the images are not responsive. It's not responding to the container. And ayun, so ang makikita mo, nagpo-float pa rin yung text sa gilid nila. Okay. So here's the markup. So we have body with 3 columns, and each column has an image and a text. Okay. So sa Bootstrap, the way we have to deal with this, or the way to fix this para makuha niyo yung enough container, is to set things into overflow hidden. So what it does is it constrains everything inside the box. Pero ang nangyayari ngayon, kinat niya yung images natin. So if you can clearly see there, ito yung boundaries natin, and here's the padding. So natapos dito sa pinaka border yung bawat image. Now since we have set the overflow of the box para hindi na mag-exceed yung image, ang gagawin naman natin ngayon would be to set the size of the margin. So, or the image itself. So, what we can do is to set it to display block. So, what it does is it blocks the whole width just for that single type of element. So, pag lumiit siya, kung makikita nyo, di ba dati umaakyat tong text na to dito? Now, hindi. The whole thing is occupying, or the whole image is occupying this entire row. Okay? And then, let's set it to max width of 100%. Now, makikita nyo, nagsakto na siya doon sa box natin. Kasi, what max width does is it set the maximum width of the image relative to the container. Okay? So, if the container only has this size, the image would adjust eventually to that specific size. So, let's see. There we go. See? The only issue with this, or before we talk about the issue, it can also be achieved in Bootstrap by adding a class of img.responsive. So by adding this class, we can achieve the same thing. But for now, let's do it on our own. And then, now, go back to the styles. Dahil nga, itong size na to is hindi na niya ino-occupy, yan yung maximum width niya, we can set yung width na lang to 100%. So, it will occupy the whole container even if it is smaller. See? There. So, this actually works on images with the same size. But what if yung images mo are not of the same sizes? For example, we set the height and the width of this to 800. So it's a lot bigger. Then we have the second one at 1,000. Ipalagay natin portrait, so mas mataas. And we set naman the width of this into 600. So, if you can see, they're not of the same height. So, it looks okay, pero we wanted them to be of the same, the same grid. Tama ba sinasabi ko? Gusto natin sila magmukhang presentable na pantay-pantay. Okay? So, if that is the case, what we can do is to set also the height. Pagpalagay natin, ang gusto nating height nila is, pagpalagay natin 300 pixels. So, now, this is the problem that we're having right now. Since magkakaiba sila ng sizes, and we set the height to a specific pixels, it now constrains the images into that specific size. So, nagmumukha siyang garter. So, it tries to fit the image on that specific dimension. See? It's responsive, yes, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look presentable at all. So, yan papasok yung isang trick na I recently learned, which is called the object fit. Okay, so object fit property of CSS has been around there, or parang matagal na siya sa sirkulasyon, pero ngayon ko lang siya natutunan. So, what it does is, let's try it out. So, object fit, what it does is, it crops the kinakrop niya yung image. Pinagsasakto niya dun sa dimensions na binigay mo para dun sa image. So, marami siyang functions, or marami siyang what do you call this? Declarations na pwede mong ilagay: contain, cover, fill, none, and scale down. So, let's try them isa-isa. So, contain means it will use the dimensions of the height of the image, tapos ipagkakasya niya dun sa height nung na dineclare mo. Basically, same height. Okay? Pare-parehas sila ng height. Hindi sila pare-parehas ng width, pero pare-parehas sila ng height. Another one is cover, which is, it will use the same dimensions as your image, pero ikakrop niya to para magkasya doon from width to width. Para magkasya lang dun sa dimensions na sinet mo for the width. Okay? Next is fill. Fill is somewhat similar to sinet natin kanina, which is, it will use the height and it will use the width of the exact image, then is-squish niya doon. And then, the next one is none. Siyempre, pag none, wala. And scale down is, it will scale the images down para magkasya dun sa dimensions natin. So, if you can see, scaling it down. Right? So, it's using the width. Okay? Now, the best one that I'm currently using for this kind of scenario is the cover. Okay? So, object fit, cover. So, what it does, if you can see, is it fits the images and crops them on the dimensions that you want them to. Right? Makikita nyo. So, the images respond to the container itself. So, it's like setting the images as the background, pero hindi mo siya dinideclare as background sa CSS. It's kasama siya nung nasa DOM or nasa markup nung mismong document. So, another trick that we have is, what if, kunyari ito, okay siya eh, okay na nasa gitna eh, pero paano kung gusto mong kunin is yung head part nitong aso? Or, if you want to crop it, you don't want to crop it on the center. What if you want to crop it from the top? So, we have the object position. So, we can use it as starting point for bottom, left, center, right, or top. So, sabi ko kanina top. So, it will start cropping or adjusting from the top of the image. See? bottom, it will use the bottom of the image. If you can see, it will anchor on that. And then we have the left. It will stick on the left, kung makikita nyo. And we have also the right. Okay. The default would be center. Okay, this is the default. So object position is used when you want to override the default center position. Okay? Pero meron man yan, if you just want it to be center, meron man yan o wala, it will always use center. So, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something awesome today, and I hope I help you with fixing your responsive images issues. And yeah, like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for watching the video. See you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.